Hey now. Welcome to Love to Life Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for Aries. Hey, Aries, how you doing? Look at y'all popping out. Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? Y'all ready to take charge of something? Aries, I don't know. October 15th, hey, Aries. To October 31st. Aries, you may need to step back and take a breather, Aries. Hopefully this resonates with you. Like, subscribe, share, Aries. I'm meditating on your cards. Like, give me a minute because I'm feeling something. Maybe somebody feeling something. I don't know. You may not be saying it. Take a deep breath. I don't know. Because your energy just ramped up like real bad. Like that Knight of Wands. Just like. So, Aries, let's see here. You really may have to step back. If you having a hard time breathing, you better go to the doctor, Aries. I don't know why I got short of breath and stuff like that. Aries, when I was meditating on your cards, I heard... I don't know. I just felt like every day, like one day after the next, repetitive, or something that's, I don't know, some may be repetitive. Like you just don't like, you just tired of doing the same thing every day. Some, I don't know what this is that I'm feeling. Aries, what is this that I'm feeling? I feel like, I don't know, I feel a sense of heaviness. Okay, so let me just see what this is because I can't make it out. And I feel like I'm not being shown because somebody ain't being shown. It's like a sense of heaviness around, but it ain't being shown. Okay, that's all I feel. And I'll see you in the cards. Aries, I have the Light Seers deck tarot. So I'm going to be using these cards today. I got them in the mail yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think yesterday. And I'm going to use them. So these are going to be the cards. I only use them once with Pisces. Two of Swords. You see how that lady is? Like her mind, you know? I meant to look up what a crow signifies. Give me just a moment. Hey, Siri.
Good morning.
Hey, boo. Could you tell me the spiritual meaning?
I didn't get that. Could you try?
Could you tell me the spiritual meaning of a crow?
I found this on the web.
Hold up, y'all. I need to look this up because these cards got a lot of crows. I should have did this, but I feel like it now. See the crow. And these cards have a whole lot of crows on it on certain cards. The crows frequently shows up in a realm of magic and mystery, appearing in spells and the folklore. We associate crows with death and dark matter. Crows show up to let you know that shifts are happening around you and remind you to pay attention to spiritual messages that are sent to you. They represent transformation, cycles, psychic tools, and insight to unseen realms. Crows are problem solvers and can help you tune into a solution when you're faced with a challenge. Okay, because this card got a lot of crows on it, like on certain different cards. When dark times, like 8 of Swords and stuff like that. So I wanted to read what a crow was. Okay, so. All right, Aries. So you may be seeing some crows. I don't know why I just didn't do that off camera, but. And maybe somebody dabble in that dark side, y'all. I'll be in the light. In the light. Come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light, Caroline. Okay. All right, I said Pisces. You may be dealing with a Pisces. All right, Aries. I just did Pisces. I want you. 6 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Aries, give and take. I like these cards. That you may be working on some finances. That may be at the point of your mind. You may be working on the finances that I see you trying to build. But I don't know if you look at it like it's a long road ahead of you, the way I'm feeling with this card. Maybe, if not, it's like a solution. And I didn't even see that up under here. But we got the 10 of Wands. You know what I'm saying? That is the heaviness. The difference, I like these 10 of Wands because the Rider-Waite deck, 10 of Wands, is walking up a hill. They're going towards something. This person is kind of moving away from things. So I look at that 10 of Wands a little bit differently. You know, it may be something hard to do, and it may take the effort of 2. You understand the way that 6 of Pentacles is. However, that's where you at, you know. So things may remain like that for now. But you know, people could change with effort. I feel like that's really that it is. See, on the bottom of the deck is the world card. I didn't even know that. So that's the cycles and closures of things. It's out there like it could be had. However, is someone taking that? I don't know. In the recent past, what we have? We have the High Priestess card, beautiful, and the Six of Cups. So, High Priestess card and Six of Cups. That's that past situation that I'm thinking of, you know, that's been lingering out here. I feel like your intuition tells you what should be done, what needs to be done, whatever that is. However, it's going to take that effort. There's Six of Pentacles, and it probably take the effort of two people. And if two people is not doing it, then I feel like things can't work. It can't work. I feel like as hard as it was for me to say that, somebody don't want to say that. I feel like that long road, I feel like somebody don't want to put in the effort because it may be a bit much. Like it's a long road ahead of this to become right for a particular cycle to close out of the past. Like it may require a lot of damn work because a lot has been done. You understand that? Somebody may not want to look at that. All right, so in your head, we have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, effort. That's what I felt like somebody was thinking, like it's going to have to take that. Aries, I feel like this could be business related for some. You can't worry about the past, and what you're doing is trying to focus on you. Feel like building something better for you. You would like help. I do get that. I don't know why, whether it be if you need a partner business related or just help within a partner, like within love or support, say the least, I feel like from someone or just anyone. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I feel like somebody could get like that at a time, but you do have that. And I feel like and when you feel like you don't have that, you just go within and kind of deal with things. You see how this man is like have that loyal, trusty type of dog there. I feel like that's an issue between someone being loyal and trustworthy and that companionship that you can depend on, you know, that will put in the work. All right. In your heart, we have the Three of Wands. You know, it been this weight. And, you know, things may take some time for stuff to build for Aries. I feel like that if you're trying to do something different in your work situation or between you and another individual, it may be some time and space that y'all not talking right now. But in your mind, you know, in order to get this past off the table, you know what it's going to take for y'all to move forward, and that's the effort. And that may be too much right now. Or make it seems like it always has been too much. So when is that going to change? You know what I'm saying? Is what somebody thinking. So let me quit shaking the table. I'm shaking my leg. I don't know why. Somebody may shake their leg when they get nervous. Because I don't even know where that came from. Stop it, camera. All right. So in your gut, you got the Ten of Cups. I feel like that. I feel like it could be family situations. It could involve children. I just feel like somebody don't want to have to pull nobody and coach nobody to do nothing because this is what's at stake. Could be family member, could have children, could just, you know, if that's something that you would like, a foundation. I feel like somebody don't want to have to, I don't know, coach nobody or pull nobody to do something. You want somebody to feel like that they want to do it because that's what they feel like the right thing is to do. But if they don't do that, what can you do? You can't do nothing with that. But work on you and deal with you. And that's what I feel like you came to grips with other paths. Like, I really feel like that. In the near future, you got the Hierophant card. I love that. That's that structure, that stability. I feel like that's meaning that's what you feel like things should be. Like, you could be dealing with a Taurus, but I feel like with the Hierophant card, the Hierophant is the number 5, and it signifies like transformations and stuff taking place. But I feel like what somebody feel like is the right thing to do or the best thing to do, or when it comes down to a situation. Like, I'm getting the energy of, I know that the Hierophant card is about traditionalism and conforming to this, but I feel like a person kind of goes outside the box all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I'm saying it with the cards laying like this. However, I do feel like that. And a person don't want that. I don't know. I feel like a person get a rise out of that. I don't know why I'm saying that. The Hierophant card with this deck is kind of, I don't know, the look on his face kind of look. That could be just bursting with happiness. I don't feel it though like that. So I don't feel it. I see what these cards are, but I just don't. And I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I'm saying it like that because somebody could come to you, Aries, and say what they feel about a situation, but you don't feel like they feel like that. Because if they felt like that, then things wouldn't occur. Flip it if it ain't the way that they do. You understand? That's the energy that I do feel. In the recent past, let's clarify with the Rider-Waite. You got the Justice card. Could be dealing with a Libra, but somebody needed balance, wanted that balance. In order to have that balance, they maybe took time and space away or, apart. Somebody strongly feels like they would like to work together with something, but I feel like in order for you to go back and rehash this Six of Cups, it's going to have to take some truth. It's going to have to take some balancing. I feel like the Justice card is about cause and effect. Like what caused the effect of why is this distance and why things are the way they are, because that's how things have been. Like people do things and then a reaction occurs and then it'll stick you at a place. Everybody do it, but it's about learning the lessons of it and recognizing the right and wrong. I feel like somebody, I don't know, does things. I don't know why I don't like the look on his Hierophant face. Like I feel like he looks mischievous. I don't know. It's something about the look on somebody's face. I don't know. In your head. You got the Four of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Seven of Wands. So that's the energy that I felt. Like in the Seven of Wands is facing towards the past. That's how hell bent. You understand? Somebody is determined, like what's needed in order to turn this thing around. You understand? Like the Four of Wands. Like that cheering on effort of you could do it and the working together. What I felt like somebody had, that's been cut off is the energy that I feel. And maybe you focusing on you, okay? And trying to bring in you. But you're no longer going to try to force an energy to or a person to come in so y'all can heal some things when every time you turn around you met with these energies and you end up at a Five of Pentacle place. Like, no, I don't get that. So, all right. This song playing in the background, I'm looking down at these cards. I really feel like on the flip end, Aries, you may be dealing with an individual that is hell-bent on trying to bring the past back together. Like it's still been some time. It's still been some space. Person know it's going to be that effort, but somebody is hell-bent and determined on bringing this back together. See, that's the group that I feel like that's got this energy. That you may have a person, flip it if it ain't you, Aries, trying to bring something back together for the sake of something. You know what I'm saying? And if that Six of Pentacles is there. If this is a trusty, loyal individual. But I just feel like somebody got that much determination, Seven of Wands, to try to bring something back together that may have been apart 3 months or something. Or I don't know, 3 weeks, something. That card goes in the heart. Damn it. Eight of Cups. See, that's the energy. That's why I was saying in the beginning, like I see what these cards saying, but when I clarify, I know what I feel. I feel like somebody trying to walk away from some things. And in order for you, this is 2 different sets of Aries, okay? For my sets of Aries, that you are going through some things between you and another individual, and you very well know that it's going to have to take some effort, but a person and some things may have to be walked away from and looked at, and maybe some hard changes that may have to take place, and you may have to look at yourself and all of that. It's hard for you to do. You recognize that it may be time and space, okay? And in the end, you may, do what's right, or you may, I don't know. Somebody just don't have no faith in that. I don't understand. They don't, because I feel like it's just been going on and on. So that's the energy that I do. I feel a sense of heaviness when I said that. So I don't know. I can't lie to you. So you have those Aries, okay? And you know what it is that you have to look at and deal with. And possibly you are the person that caused those Eight of Cups, that you are recognizing that since the person has detached, they are walking away from that and doing what they do best, which is trying to heal themselves, okay? Despite whoever you may be. Family, friend, lover, okay? Y'all could have known each other for a long time. Y'all maybe at one point was like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing other past. But somebody is hard fighting against that now in this time frame. Some of my other Aries, I feel like you flip it. Or you very well know that what your heart is telling you, this thing is telling you. Remember, I was like, somebody is just hell-bent on bringing this back, even though you may not have got that Six of Pentacles, like your heart saying, like, it's time to step back. It may take some time and heal yourself, but you're going to have to remove yourself from these Eight of Cup energies, okay? And maybe a sense of time of being alone. But I feel like for some of my Aries that I'm feeling, it's like you still want to work with an individual. And maybe that's a hard thing. And I don't know the reason why. Y'all can have kids, you don't want to break them up, but how does it make you feel? And are you getting that effort coming back in? Is the energy that I feel, okay? So, Aries, let's clarify in your gut. Some of my Aries, you just moving through things. You at a place and you strongly are determined to not allow things of the past come back into your life that does not have that give and take. And things may be where they at right now because you're going through some things. You may have just moved or broke up 4 whiles in the reverse. You was in a marriage or you was with an individual. But now, you know, things may not be quite where you want them to be, but that don't mean that you ain't putting in the work to make them change. That's very good. It may just take some time and you are dealing with things, you understand? But that don't mean that everything is not okay. I do see the Ten of Cups in your heart, in your gut. You are hopeful about things changing and going towards the future. You are going to recognize that you're not going to let anybody take you, I feel like, off your square. Like off whatever you know that you feel that you guided to do. What you know is right within, whether that be on your spiritual square or whatever it is. Because I feel like, you know, we all do it. And you recognizing that. So that's very good on some of my Aries, okay? All right, in your gut, we got the High Priestess card. Could be dealing with a Pisces. That may be why I called you a Pisces, honey. But I do get the energy of what you have to do. You know at the bottom of the deck is some things that's being let go of. For those Aries who know you need to let go of some stuff, but in order for you to let go of some stuff, you may have to walk through them Eight of Cups and deal with some shit. To look at for a person to look at them, it's hard for them to do that. And I don't flip it if it ain't you, Aries. They get defensive before they willing to say okay. So that's hard to deal with. Some of my other Aries, I feel like you very well know what could bring in your happiness and you working on that, okay? That's the Aries that I feel like. Do she know that she been through some things? Yes, okay? But do she have the hope of this? Yes, he or she. Some of my Aries, you very well know what has to be done to bring in that. But is it happening? I don't know. I don't know. In the near future. I feel like if it's an I don't know, even when somebody ready, somebody ain't. I feel like that. I feel like, you know, I get the energy like when you ready to talk, I ain't ready to talk. Or when you ready to put in the effort, I ain't ready to put in the effort. It just always seemed like that. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it seemed like it just can't mesh together. In the near future. That's why I felt like that. I told you I was pulling the energy from that Hierophant card. We got the Emperor and the Five of Swords. See, the Five of Swords do stuff, don't give a damn about other people. That's that energy I said I was feeling. Like, even though they know. I was pulling a Hierophant, but I didn't like the look on his face. Like, that person will do things. You know, it's all for the sake of winning off into shit. Like, they very well know that, the Emperor, they know better. Is the energy that I do feel, but how they handle things is how they handle things. That's that person that I say you ain't finna get to look at them. They'll come combative before you turn some shit around, and then it's all about the victory of it all, not to understanding. Some people don't listen to you for an understanding. They listen to you just to think of something to say back. Like, don't nobody, like, if you say something to this person is what I'm trying to say, they'll say something back to you before you can even finish your sentence. That's why they're not listening to understand. They just listening to try to say something back to you to keep it going back and forth. So when you figure out that you can't get no understanding between you and another individual, although you may want something to work out in your gut, you may really want this to work out. But if it ain't, it ain't. And I mean, like, I ain't saying for good. Some of my Aries, you may just can co-parent, but you would rather get along with your baby mama, baby daddy, but it's just, y'all just cannot. I feel like past stuff get brought up where a person has moved from. Y'all done been apart for 3 years now, and the person just always keeps saying silly shit about when y'all was together way back when, and they done had 3 girlfriends or 3 boyfriends since then. Like, the shit is weird, is what I'm feeling, and it's just to keep shit going, to do silly shit. I feel like in your heart, you be so glad you done moved away from this individual, don't mean no other. Like, you really don't mind that 4 of Wands being in the reverse. And that's how hard you will fight against if that person try to come back in your life. Because, no. Okay? That's it. Oh, shit. I do feel like that. Like, since that change has happened, oh, my God. And in the past, a change has happened between you and another individual. And it's going to have to take some work to get it back. That's going to have to be removed. That's why I was saying, like, I don't know. Like, it's a hard change that may have to happen and stick in order to remove that 5 of Swords. That's why I felt over here it was still some stuff that it was going to be over there that still needed to be looked at that a person probably wasn't going to do during this time. That don't mean they ain't going to do. That just mean that it's going to have to take that and the person don't want to do it. So once again, it's that weight and people may be up in their head. But it's going to take you to have to move through some things. So all right, so I'm going to give you, let me see, Aries, what did I say? Every day, one day after the next, repetitive. So that's that on and on stuff, you know. All right, so let me give you some, some index cards, Aries. Hopefully it resonated, Aries. Let me know in the comments below. You can tell me what this is. Ow, shit. Let me get your cards. Whew, lesson learned in the reverse. You know, that's that emperor staring across the table to the justice like now you know better. You're an emperor in something. Like, I really do feel like that. Whoever doing this type of stuff. I don't know what it is. Whatever stuff somebody doing, let me know. But we have live a little and somebody moving different. So that change occurred. Remember I said in the past, some change occurred, you know, and Aries, I feel like you are beginning for job situations. I do feel like that. Like moving different and stuff. I feel like whatever is something you ain't did before. Something you may want to, you know, do differently. And may have to take a chance. But people may be talking against it. Don't let them tell you. If I don't do everything somebody tell me, I try every damn thing. If it fail, it failed. That don't mean it failed. It failed by not trying. That's what failure come in at. All right, in your head. There you go. That's why, hey, there you go. I ain't got to say it no more. So that's what, there you go. There you go, okay? You can do it. You can do it, okay? You can do it, all right? So you can do it work-related. You can do it. You can push through whatever you need. I feel like for even the ones who stubborn and don't want to look at themselves, you can turn that light in. You just have to walk through some things. Through the fire. That's what I feel like with that. That's how somebody feel like in order to walk through the fire to deal with a mother. It's okay. It's all right on your heart. It's all right. Okay. And hold on. Aries. Respect the power of love. Okay. Somebody ain't doing it. I feel like that can go for family, friends, foundation, love, and the love of oneself. Okay. Because if you self-loving yourself or somebody come in and try to make you feel a certain type of way because you just focused in on you and you the bad person because you have detached yourself from a toxic situation and decided to utilize these coins and put them off into yourself, meaning nurture yourself, self-build yourself while you peacefully go through your 8 of Cups because you know in your gut that you ready for your 10 of Cups and they mad, let them get mad. Let them get super mad. Give them a super cape. Put a cape on, get super, and fly, fly, fly away, okay? Good vibrations. That's what you're trying to have. But it came out in the reverse. I flipped it, but I feel like that's what you want. And that's what you're working towards. And some of my Aries, you can have it. You can have it. I feel like it's a heaviness on you if you the Aries that still is leaving a cycle open. Like I felt like the cycle was left open. That's why I felt like the lesson learned came out in the reverse. I feel like it's learned, but if it's learned, it won't happen no more. But you get it. I'm talking like to myself, but to you, Aries, because I'm looking down at the table like, because in one sense, and when I say it's learned, because I feel like a person know better. But so that's then you know better, you do better. And I ain't talking at you because it's a lot. So like you, like I would do, and I'm like, no, you know better than that. But somebody can make something right. Why are you waiting in the near future? That's that 3 of Wands, that wait. That's that, you know. Look, bottom of the deck, time to look in the mirror. It's okay. So that's what I feel, Aries. For you or somebody else, honey, we all do. Like, we got to do it every day. Every day, every day. So let me give you one romance angel card. I'm just going to put one in your heart. And we're going to read whatever come out in your heart. Hopefully this resonated with you, Aries. Oh. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? That's the card that wanted to fight. So, where the book? Your reading gonna be hella super long. It's all right, though. Oh, I turned right to the page, girl. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The stirring within your heart represents the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you met someone who made your heart leap. You wonder whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that answer is a yes. Take action by flirting and asking the person out on a date or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take a chance in making that happen. You can romance yourself, right? Self-love too. But you can romance yourself by example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or a pedicure, or buying yourself a present, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that it is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they are within you as potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you will receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of the people that you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places and potential where such potential partners may be. Child, everybody want love. I'm like, it may take a lot. And I feel like when I was reading that card, I feel like somebody feel like it may be a bit much. And to deal with a situation, like I said, it's going to have to take some effort. And you want that 10 of cups. You respecting the power of love. You are very well aware that if you do not have that between you and another individual, you are recognizing that you are taking that and having it within yourself is the energy that I do feel, okay? Until you can have that in your life. And those are for my Aries that's focusing on they self and within. All right, Aries, okay? Love.